Hello. 2nd of August 2020, Mirjam Janse, transformational coach, medium, artist and healer. I'm making this video as an answer to all the apps and the phone calls that I got in the last few days. I went to an exhibition today and I spoke to a man, a young artist, who made a beautiful installation that related to the war that's going on right now. I asked him, what do you think of the future? How do you see the future? To my surprise, he said, well, we once in a while we get together with some other artist and we feel like stepping away from the world of social media. It doesn't bring us much. We like to get away from the rat race, into the woods, be creative and do whatever we can do best. I was surprised, pleased and happy with that. It is them taking their creativity serious. Beautiful. The other thing is that I saw a video. Yeah, sorry about this, but it's so hot here that my glasses are slipping down. A video of a demonstration where the heavy-armed policemen were standing in front of the demonstrators and they were about to get into a fight. A woman walks out of the crowd and goes and stands in between them, and she's totally naked, only wears a mask and something on her head. And she exposes herself. So she sits down on the ground, exposes herself and starts doing yoga. Nobody knows what to do. The policemen look at each other and say, what are we going to do now? And there's no fighting. She does yoga for some time and then gets up. The atmosphere is calm and she walks back into the crowd. They all disappear, disperse, disappear, go their own way. No fighting. That was another thing that I thought was a beautiful statement of the power of femininity, of calmness, of being present without the fight, without attacking. And so many people feel they're under attack by the circumstances or by the emotional or the physical effects of the last few weeks. The transformation, in my opinion, it's the transformation that has a huge effect on us because it's speeding up like crazy. Did we have waves of emotions and old stuff coming up in the last few years? Now it's instant. Go for it now. There's no escaping. You'll wake up in the middle of the night, you will nauseous, you are tired, you can't focus, you have rashes, you cannot eat the stuff you normally eat, and you have memories and experience and sensations coming up in a split second that force you to deal with it now. People say, I don't know what to do with it. I'm so afraid that I cannot work anymore, that I can't do my job, that I lose my job, then I'll be this and on and on and on. Then you start thinking in crisis thoughts, which is what some people like to promote. I promote it the other way around and I say, okay, allow it to be and see it as a gift, because it speeds up so much that also your ability to speed up the clearing and the getting rid of the charge of these emotions and these senses is speeding up as well. So when these things come up, don't get nervous, go with it, be present with it, breathe into it and allow your whole body to go through the process of being nauseous, of being sleepless, of being worried, of being in an old memory lane or whatever, because it's one of the things that needs to happen right now to get the DNA, the junk DNA in all our cells woken up. Uh, there are physical, how do you say that, um, aspects that play a role big time, more than the political circumstances. It is that the earth is changing, huge waves in the Schumann resonance, so the heartbeat of the world is changing. Besides that, it's also the solar flares have an influence, and the electromagnetic field that is around the world and influenced by the sun is huge. So let's say the sun is getting closer to the earth, but the electromagnetic field is thinner, so we don't have so much defense against it. I'm not saying it's going to get hot. There's a climate change going on. Yes, there is a climate change in a very natural way into a more cold time. I'll try and see for the link, and it will be in my newsletter. The effect of it is that every electromagnetic pulse has a direct effect on our body. Therefore, if you remember that you have your pains, your aches, your experience that have disturbed you or traumatized you or put you down are stored in your body, in your organs, in your blood, then this will have a huge effect. It goes immediately into turmoil, into a state of, an explosion of energy. We want to get rid of this now. The pulse, the influence, the effect is immediate, and it gives you an opportunity to go with it because your body is far more wise and gives you so much more insight when you allow it to show its signals and to sit with it. Be present with it. Be present with your body, with the sensations, because it's not only the physical body, but the physical body is carrying all the sensations, all the memories, also your future. So if you want to embrace a beautiful future with your femininity, with your creativity, with your intuition, with everything that makes you that brilliant, brilliant, divine gift that you are, don't deny the fact that your body is of service to you. When you can embrace that, you can look at the bigger picture and say, okay, I'm going for it right now. I allow this to happen. I don't allow worrying to take over. I'm gonna see what comes up when I concentrate on what sensations I have. And when you get to the root of that sensation, say, okay, I've seen you, I acknowledge you, goodbye, I'll let you go now. And I'll put some light in your place, because I'm gonna light up and create a new future, a new world. When you do that, you immediately reach out to everyone else that is working on becoming more aware of their ability to create, of their inner wisdom. Every cell in your body has such an amount of inner wisdom. We know shit about it. And it's so fascinating to see that people are more and more able to link one thought with one sensation, with one focus, with one plan, in a relation, in a job, and get there and create systems that have never been here on earth before. What they said to me recently is that it's, instead of living apart together like we are doing now, there will be a change into living together apart. I think, does that sound nice? But yes, if you live together in an awareness of togetherness, of being eternal and multidimensional, whatever you name it, togetherness, connectiveness, then you can live apart. You can live by yourself, centered in yourself, expressing your unique being, be truth to yourself in that sense of being together. And then there's no way to feel lonely, because the loneliness is being without roots. That's it for now.